Calling case 207-129-211, the people versus Robin Frankel. One count of disregarding signal, red or amber. Appearances.
Alona Sharon, on behalf of Ms. Frankel, Your Honor, I would waive her appearance for today. Thank you.
Okay. And
Officer Sean Dingfeld, badge number 131, Wayne State Police.
Good morning. Is it correct, Officer Dingfeld, that you are moving for dismissal on the basis of lack of recollection?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll dismiss without prejudice. So you're all set. And thank you, Officer Dingfeld, for staying on the line.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Officer.
Have a good day.
You all too.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome.
Tunnel Radio 338 Adam.
338 Adam. Attorney Mack, good morning.
Black down by.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How you been, Your Honor?
Pretty good. Who you got today?
Mr. Michael Fawaz.
Thank you. So I don't think the officer checked in. I'm going to check to see. And Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the offers yet for Mr. Johnson, Mr. Fred Johnson?
Yes, I do, Your Honor, and I've actually discussed it with him.
Okay, so you don't need to go into a breakout room?
Mr. Johnson, do we need to go into a breakout room or did our chat suffice?
Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson, can you hear us?
Turn out for which one?
Michael Fawaz. Okay, what about young lady with the floral shirt on in the car? What's your name?
You're on mute.
Are you talking
Yes.
to me?
Yes.
My name is Terrence Jackson.
Okay, Ms. Jackson, good morning.
Good morning.
You can speak to Ms. Jackson in the breakout room?
Your Honor, I do have a recommendation, but I believe there are more cases than what are on the recommendation.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The rest are probably state counts, which will be dismissed.
Okay, if we could go into a breakout room, please, and thank you.
Okay. Ms. Jackson, I'm going to send you to a breakout room so you can speak to an attorney, okay?
Okay.
Marvin Colley is the officer, Attorney Macklin, and he did not check in, so I can call your case.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Calling case 204-310-971, the people versus Michael Fawaz, one count of failure to stop at stop street or intersection. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Thank you. May it please support Amir Macklin, P76306, appearing via Zoom. Judge, today is the day and time set for a formal hearing. The officer has not checked in or appeared on the court call or called the court, to my understanding. I'd ask the court to dismiss without prejudice.
Okay, and that's for Officer Marvin Colley. And the time is now 9:17, so I will grant that motion and dismiss without prejudice.
I thank you, Judge. Good to see you and hear from you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Johnson, can you hear me now? I count the doctor's fine. Oh, because I don't either. Oh my gosh.
What's today, Monday?
Monday. He was on the articles. William Jackson. Did you connect using the audio?
Okay. Attorney Harris, I need to go get Mr. Jackson, I see, or Miss Jackson.
Yeah, do that. Do just what she said. Yeah, and then call back and connect using the audio. Just leave the meeting. Okay. Okay.
Are we ready on Miss Jackson?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, is it, did you say Teranzi, or how do you say your first name?
It's pronounced Terrence.
Say it again?
It's pronounced Terrence, like the guy Terrence. I'm named after my dad. Yeah,
Teranzi.
like Terrence Howard.
Oh, just Terrence, nothing else.
Yep.
Got it. Terrence. I'm like Teranzi. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Okay. Let me put all these in order. versus Terrence Lynn Jackson. Calling case SP 103-83971, driving while unlicensed. SP 794550, count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. And count 3, no insurance. 173-61324. Count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, driving while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance. SP 376198. Count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, improper plates. And count 3, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. SP 833180. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, failure to display a valid operator's license. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Chair Reka Harris, P72832, House Counsel, on behalf of Ms. Jackson. Ms. Jackson, could you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Terrence Jackson.
Your Honor, we've had an opportunity to discuss the matters currently before the court. It's my understanding that Ms. Jackson is waiving her right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation.
Is that correct, Ms. Jackson?
That's correct.
Okay, Ms. Jackson, I need you to speak up just a little bit louder for the court reporter, okay?
I'm sorry, I said that is correct.
Okay, thank you. Can you
You're
raise
welcome.
your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Harris, in private about your matters today?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, too. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand, Ms. Jackson, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to,
I'm sorry.
1 second. I'd like to bring your attention to November 5th, 2019, around 12:05 p.m. in the area of 6 Mile in Sorrento in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2005 Ford vehicle without a driver's license?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, and also I'd like to bring your attention to May 19th, 2017, around 1:10 p.m. in the area of Gratiot and Marcus in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2005 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
Or were you driving that vehicle without a valid license or insurance?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, and I will dismiss the remaining counts before the court. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Anything before sentencing?
Respectfully request leniency in terms of any fines and costs imposed by the court. It's also my understanding that Ms. Jackson posted a bond. We would ask that that bond be applied to any fines and costs imposed.
Okay, Ms. Jackson, I have a couple
Yes.
questions for you, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other outstanding traffic tickets in any other jurisdiction?
I believe I have a ticket in Melvindale. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Grosse Pointe.
Okay, when are you gonna take care of that?
Most likely within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. And I hope you're not driving right now.
No, ma'am.
Okay. What I would do, how much did you post for your bond?
It was like almost 2,000. It was like 1980 to be exact, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so I'm going to waive your fines and costs for the 3 that you just pled guilty to. So that's
Okay.
saving you $720.
Okay.
And I am going to apply your bond to your reinstatement fees.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and whatever's left over will be sent back in the mail to you, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Yes. So as of in Detroit, besides the ticket that I just explained about, am I like free of tickets and warrants?
Well, you should be free of the warrants, because you're coming before me because of any traffic offenses with warrants. I don't see anything else here, any other civil infractions, but, you can check, give it a couple hours before you check on our website to see if there's anything that's outstanding. And if it's outstanding, it would be a civil infraction or something you can take care of online.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
And Ms. Jackson,
Ms. Harris,
Yes.
you need to make sure, because that's going to be refunded to you by mail, you need to make sure that the court has the most recent mailing address for you on file, okay?
They do. I paid most of my tickets online. In total, I came out of like $4,200.
Ms. Jackson,
Ma'am.
without giving me the numbers, do you still live on Mansfield?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. So you're all set, Ms. Jackson. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Okay, let's see,
Wait, I don't
Mr.
know.
Johnson, we can hear you now.
Oh.
Mr. Johnson, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wonderful, okay. Before we do Mr. Johnson, let me see what Mr. Hill has going on. Mr. Hill, good morning.
Morning, Judge.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Judge?
Pretty good. What do you have today?
I have one matter on the docket, Friendo, Kimberly Frendo.
Okay,
And I do have Mr. Potts was in front of you last week. And I believe there was a recommendation to dismiss 2 old tickets. One of them got dismissed, one of them didn't. But I can address that after you're done your docket, Judge. I don't want to inconvenience you.
okay, let me handle Mr. Johnson so Ms. Harris can get out of here, and then we'll deal with your 2. It won't be long. So is it correct Mr. Johnson's gonna take the plea to offer for a failure to display?
That is my understanding, Your Honor. Mr. Johnson, are you still entering the plea?
Yes,
Okay. Calling case P 1067107, the people versus Frederick Johnson. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2, driving while license suspended. Count 3, driving an unregistered and untitled vehicle. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Johnson. Please state your name, sir.
Frederick Johnson.
Your Honor, it's my understanding after discussing the matters before the court that Mr. Johnson is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, Mr. Johnson? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Harris, today about your matters?
Yes, I speak to the law firm.
You can put your hand out too. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, Mr. Johnson, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to February 25th, 2020, around 4:15 p.m. in the area of Oakland and Westminster in the city of Detroit, were you operating a 2010 Dodge Blue vehicle without a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will amend the charge to failure to display as we discussed and dismiss the 2 remaining counts of their stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to waive your fines and costs, Mr. Johnson, so that's going to save you about $240, okay?
Yes.
You're welcome. Did you post the bond?
Thank you. Well, no, I didn't.
Okay, so you're going to have to pay reinstatement fees, maybe. Check online, I'm not sure. You
Okay.
can check on our website, 36 District Court, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
Do I have anything else dealing with 36 District Court? Like outstanding?
You don't have any misdemeanors, for sure. If there's some civil infractions, when you go online, 36districtcourt.org, you can check to see if you have any civil infractions that are outstanding, that were on a different date than the date of the ticket that we just handled, okay?
Okay,
make
thank you. Yes, it
You're
makes
welcome.
sense.
Anything else? I feel like you have another question.
So I can actually go to Secretary of State and apply for my license?
Check online first with 36 District Court to see if you have any other outstanding civil infractions. Those are the non-misdemeanors. And pay your reinstatement fees. So you'll have 3 reinstatement fees that you may have to pay on this case. I can't waive those. That's why I waived your 240, so you can use the money you were going to use for that to pay your reinstatement fees, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, so have a blessed one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. And Ms. Harris, I don't know if you said you want to send the form over to me or to Ms. Roberta, but you're done.
Okay. Thank you very much. You all have a great day.
You too. And Officer Johnson, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm okay.
Are you here for Jasmine?
Yes, ma'am. It should have been
Okay.
dismissed.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I had called in earlier and I told them they could dismiss it. I think it just was a proper display of his license plate.
And no insurance, no registration?
Oh, it was all that? Okay. I didn't see all that.
Let me check first. Attorney Hill, what is the name of your other client? I know you said Friendo.
Frito is the first one. Friendo is the first one that's on today. And the second one is Kathy Felton. I have the case numbers, Judge, if you need that.
Felton? What's the first name?
Kimyata, Kimyata, Felton.
So Officer Johnson, your person didn't check in.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Yes, ma'am. You too.
Judge, we may need the case numbers on those. I'm not pulling them up.
Okay, Mr. Hill, we need the case numbers.
1251 72932. And then count one. Count one, it looks like Mr. Potts was here on August 12th. And it looks like the City of the State dismissed both these matters because of the age of the ticket. That's what the notation says. But for whatever reason, I think count 2 was missed because it says there's a warrant.
So count 2 is for no insurance.
Yeah, and I think that I think it was the only notation I have on my file, it says tickets dismissed, age of tickets, and then Linda, my clerk, indicated, see if your court could, you dismissed it, waived the warrant fees, but you required a reinstatement fee on the first one. So I'm assuming that's what happened on the second one. But then again, Mr. Potts is the one that did that.
I only have 2 counts here.
Yeah, and count two is the one that has, it says warrant in the system. I don't think it was addressed, but I think it was supposed to be dismissed with count 1.
Count 1 you addressed on the 12th of August.
So I don't have, I'm not in the system to see what the other count is. That's why I don't have anything but.
Oh, sorry, Judge. The first one was, count 1 was allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
Okay.
And count 2 was no insurance, both by Officer Croxton. What I believe happened is that both of them were supposed to be dismissed because of the age of the ticket, but the court required a reinstatement fee, but only count 1 was dismissed. That's what I believe happened.
Understood. Okay. All right. Calling case 125-172-932, the people versus Kimyata Felton. No insurance appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan Hill, P6 68445. on behalf of Ms. Felton. I'm asking the court to waive my client's appearance today, if possible.
I will do so since it's just a correction here. It needs to
Judge,
be made.
just for the record, my associate, Mr. Potts, was here on August 12th addressing both these matters. My understanding is that there was a recommendation from the city to dismiss both of them. The stipulation of probable cause because of the age of the ticket. And count 1 was dismissed. I don't think count 2 was dismissed. I think it was just an oversight. I'd ask the court to dismiss it at this time, and my client will pay a $45 reinstatement fee if required.
Okay, I will dismiss it due to the age of the ticket. It's from 2012. I will dismiss without prejudice.
Thank you, Judge.
If I could waive the reinstatement fee, I would, but I can't. So
I understand.
It's done, Judge. It's in the system.
it's already done, according to Ms. Boyd in the system.
Wow, it's quick. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good, you have anything else?
Just, friendo.
Oh, right, Friendo. So Officer Robertson did check in on Friendo.
Is there an offer, Judge? Who's the,
Mr. Jackson, while we're waiting, Mr. Jackson, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I turned the video off. There we go. Okay,
Good
so
morning
you have an
again.
issue. Good morning. You had an
Yes.
issue yesterday?
When I went on the website and put this document number in, I put this document number in SP 7572151. It wouldn't show up, but this new one showed up. This new one showed up SP 106-75901, and it says pay $150. So I need to know what's going on with that, please.
Judge Sabree, the one he shows, it only shows 45, so he may want to recheck it. I mean,
Okay, so I'm looking at the screen now for the 901 case you just named. It's only supposed, it should be at $45 now.
No, it's 0, actually.
Oh, it's at 0?
Yes, it's 0. He didn't owe it on that. That was an arraignment, remember from yesterday, so I didn't get to that point.
Oh,
He
right.
brought up the old.
Okay, so Mr. Jackson, you were arraigned, did you plead guilty yesterday?
He
I pled guilty yesterday.
We gave him 1 to 5 over, no fees.
You pled responsible,
I mean, well,
and I waived your fines and costs.
Yes.
So it shouldn't have any, it should be at $0 at this point.
Do I have to pay reinstatement fees or anything like that for this particular ticket right here?
We're not the one ending in 901.
Okay, but I can't get this SP 7572151 to show up. Is it how do I make the payment for the reinstatement for that one if I can't get it to show up in the system?
You're just gonna pull up his name. Okay, hold on, Mr. Jackson. We're just gonna pull up your whole summary, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Hill, let's see here. No offer.
Who's the city attorney, Judge?
It is Sydney Rogers. She's next door. Officer Chapman's gonna run it over and get an offer.
Thank you. Judge, what's the charge?
Right. Speeding 16 to 20 over, and then, is it no insurance? Yes, is the no insurance a civil or is it misdemeanor? Can you tell on there, does it say
most of them
misdemeanor?
civil, Judge.
Civil, both civil.
Both civil. It's both civil, Chapman.
I'll show you when you get back. Okay. So we don't have to be on YouTube Live anymore. These are not for civil infractions.